What's going on YouTube, and welcome to another trade breakdown. Today we traded US 30, we got a W, up 1%. Again, this was a very frustrating day. I'm going to show you how I managed my trades because I did take two positions. Both were winners, however one did reverse and hit me out of break even. But let me dive straight into it. Alright, so as you can see, if we go to US 30 on the 4 hourly, let's look for our bias. So as you can see, if we scroll up, price is very bearish. We've got break here, downside here, two breaks. So two breaks to the downside, back to back. To me, that is bearish sentiment. I am looking for sells, okay? Obviously, market is consolidating in this region here. However, still, my higher time frame bias, why do I always struggle with that, is bearish. Go down to the 1 hourly, again, multiple breaks to the downside, break here, break structure here. Again, looks like we're holding this level here, so just conscious of that. But still, because the 4 hour and the 1 hour are very bearish, we have this very nice juicy order block here. Yeah, I'm looking for sells. So I'm waiting for price to reach a premium area for my POI, and then we'll look for a liquidity grab and then a confirmation of entry. So yeah, anyways, let me go down to the lower time frames now. So I always trade the New York session, as you know, coming to open. Again, stock exchange open, which is 9:30 a.m. I wait for liquidity to get swept. So as you can see, if we go back to where price was, this was around, yeah, here we go, 230. So we get a massive push up to the upside during open. This always happens. If you play US 30, again, I could see a clear buy setup as well. So with my strategy, like, I'm always looking at order blocks. Again, we have multiple breaks to the upside. So again, a very internally bullish structure. Again, this for me is a little bit of liquidity that gets swept. Again, we get that break and market open, taps into this area of interest. You could have entered here at the break with the stops below, you know, just rode the wave. However, that was not my bias, guys. I was looking for sells, okay? So if we go to, there's a reason there was a reaction here. If we go to the 1 hourly, you can see price enters this hourly supply zone. So if we go here, yeah, this was a supply zone here. However, this is also a supply zone, okay? The reason being this is a supply zone because it broke structure to the downside here. This is a breaker structure, guys. And because it broke structure to the downside, this area here is key, is a POI, is an area of interest, or AOI, however you want to phrase it. As you can see here, you can see price previously entered this area, rejected. Same thing again, enters here, rejects. Strong wick rejection. Price is also closing, candle closing, bearish. We are creating lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Again, let me just make this very obvious for you. Lower high here, lower high here, lower high here, okay? Oh, that's not candle close. So like, oh, just move this down. There, boom, okay? So price is printing lower highs on the higher time frame. All right, let me just take these circles away. Bear with me, guys, and just let me draw this supply zone again. All right, so now that price has entered this area of interest, I'm looking for my sell setup. Okay, so we drop down to the 5 minute. Again, price sweeps, grabs liquidity. So again, liquidity above. So all of this, just for me, is just one big liquidity sweep, tapping into that hourly order block. Price, quick and swift rejection to the downside. We had that little pullback up. And again, I entered on the break. I didn't wait for a candle close because obviously it was market open. So I knew there's going to be a ton of volume. Stop loss. For me, it made sense to be a bit bigger because again, it's market open. So I had around a 67 pip stop loss. And again, I aim for a 1 to 2. However, and this is where I need to work on my psychology, guys. I waited. I saw the price rejected sharply and went all the way, you know, pushed all the way back up. So yesterday, I got stopped out of break even. I was like, you know what? Today, I'm securing profits no matter what. So as soon as I reached a 1 to 1, or as soon as I was, to be honest, I only hit a 1 to 2. Price was pushing down aggressively. However, it did have that kind of pull back to the upside. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, you know what? I'm not getting stopped out of break even. I just can't do this today. So I took profit at a 1 to 1. So that was my winning trade today. I made $110 or $100, $106. I'll leave it here so you can see. And again, that was my win for the day. In hindsight, I should have let it play out. However, I let yesterday's price action play on my mind. So again, I've got to realize, guys, every day is different. Yesterday I got stopped at a break even, but if I let this trade run, I mean, I could have made a whopping. I mean, I don't think I would have catched the bottom, but literally this could have been a 1 to 5 trade, or 1 to 4 risk to reward. However, realistically, I probably would have taken profit at like a 1 to 3 if I, didn't take profit so early, because this is literally just 5 minutes within being the trade. So usually I wait for around 20-30 minutes for me to be in a trade. So yeah, I should have ideally hit a 1 to 3 with this one, but it's all good. Like I said, this is all hindsight. I just wanted to secure some profit. I've got to be grateful for that. You take what you can get. Amazing, good stuff. So that was the first trade, guys. All right, second trade, moving on again. With that heavy breakdown, I was expecting price to kind of pull back up. Again, maybe giving me a second form of entry or confirmation of entry. So as you can see, for me, this is also a supply zone. So again, from here, you can see that price kind of grabs liquidity here, taps into this zone, it breaks to the downside at once more. And again, we get that pull back up, again, a break. I didn't wait for a candle close. I was a bit aggressive here. So I entered here with a tighter stop loss of around, oh no, actually still 69 pips. And then this annoyed me. I mean, it's a bit annoying. So price came all the way down, great. I was literally at past 1 to 1 here. So I put my stop loss at break even. And again, my 1 to 2 was set here. However, price, it literally gave me almost like a 1 to 1.9, I think, or 9.3, something silly. And then I was literally a few pips away from TP, and then price reverses. It is what it is. Like I said, price, I feel like, was consolidating again in this range, so it was a big ask for it to push lower. However, because of the bearish trend on the higher time frame, I assumed at least it will wick and hit my TP. But sometimes that's the game, man. Like, I need to stop kind of like not taking profit. I need to be taking more partials, because earlier on, I took profits too early, and then now I let it run because I and then it reverses to break even. So listen, the market will always find a way to humble you guys. Honestly, the best thing you can do, yeah, cool, just set your TPs. In future, a trade like this, TP would get smashed. However, in hindsight, always take partials. Even if it's like 1 to 1, just take a little profit off. Even if it's like 20-30%, just leave the markets with something if you're up. Obviously, the great thing about this, I was risk free, so price took me up again at break even. So it was a break even trade for this one. Can't complain. Up 1% for the day. It is what it is. Like, made $100. So yeah, I can't complain. It's a good trading day. And again, look at this choppy ass price action. So again, price, I mean, due to the bearish sentiment, we were on the right side of it. Like, the sell setup was the way to go. However, this was also a buy setup. So I saw this, and again, we swept to this here. The reason why this dotted line is here is if you go to the higher time frame, this was like a 4-hour liquidity sweep. So if we zoom out, there's a reason why price always reacts from levels. So as you can see, and this back test this with US30, every time it sweeps like 4-hour or an hourly liquidity or enters like a 4-hour or hourly order block, there's always going to be reaction. So as you can see, price swept liquidity on the 4-hourly, and you can see massive push to the upside. Big reaction. This always happens with US30. That's why I love it. Love to trade it, because we do get lots of swings. So yeah, as you can see, this would have been a buy setup again for me. This would have been an order block. And this would have been a valid buy setup as well, because price broke structure to the upside. So this is our break in favor. So this is our BIF or breaker structure, however you want to call it. So that's the breaker structure to the upside. Again, we've got a little bit of choppy price action, bit of consolidation. Price grabs liquidity here. So this is that high-low liquidity. So again, liquidity gets grabbed here. And then from there, it pushes to the upside, gives a little pullback. I would have entered, again, not waiting for a candle close here. The reason why I wouldn't have waited for a candle close is because we swept 4-hourly liquidity, so I'm expecting a big volume push. Here you can have your stops maybe below this low. That's very tight. Actually, no, it's not too tight. It's 50 pips. Yeah, I would have done that. And then yeah, price would have went up probably to, I think, a 1 to 2. Where's 1 to 2? Yeah, 1 to 2. 1 to 2 is there. Perfect. So yeah, price, I mean, you would have missed it probably on that first push. So again, the reason of taking partial, guys, it reached to a 1 to 1.8. And then as you can see, price literally, boom, it would have taken you out of break even and then pushed back to the upside. So yeah, I think actually you might have caught the 1 to 2, maybe just about, but eventually the price did wick into here, this area, and then it would have taken you out of break even. So regardless, this would have been a valid trade to take. If you did take partials, you would have made some money as well on the buy side of things. So yeah, there was two different setups today. I took the sell setup because it was in line with obviously the higher time frame analysis of being bearish. And yeah, that was the trade, guys. So that was my US 30 trades for the day. One break even and then one 1% win. So we'll take it. Again, let's see what the next few days have in store for us. In my predictions, what I think is, I feel like we're holding this level well. Like price is just wicking down here. It's breaking to the up. It's not breaking this level. I'm conscious that we are creating lower highs, however. Now we're starting to kind of make these higher highs. So let's see if price just ranges in this region and then breaks to the upside again to continue this bullish trend that we're seeing if we really zoom out or even go to the daily. So again, as you can see here, price was bullish. Now it start to flip bearish. Again, let's see now if we start to print something like this where we, start to go bullish again. Okay. But yeah, that was the trade breakdown, guys. So if you guys enjoyed it, I'll catch you tomorrow with another trade analysis. If you don't hear from me, I didn't trade again. So just waiting for the setups. I think that's key. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.